Hey Astros fans, welcome to today's edition of Extra Innings, the Astros Fans UK next day recap on Astros ball games. Game 43, Astros 2, Mariners 10. Let's get right into all the major talking points from a dispiriting hammering to lose the second game of the series with 3 up, 3 down. 3 up, leading off Braden Shoemake. Amidst the gloom of the season, a standout light in the darkness has been the increasingly impressive form of Shoemake. He was at it again here with 2 more hits, including an RBI single in the second inning to cut our deficit in half at 1-2. Shoemake also instigated a really good 6-3 double play in the third inning as he gave Tatsuya Imai some defensive support. I'm excited to see how Shoemake continues this season. Up second, Christian Walker. Walker crunched a game-tying RBI double to the wall in right centre field in the third to make it 2-2, helping to close the book on his recent slump. Unfortunately, it didn't prove to be any kind of turning point in this game as we would not score again at all after it. Up third, Jose Altuve. Hardly a game that will make Altuve's career highlight reel, but with a base hit and a walk in this one, it did at least keep the little boss ticking over, which was not something that could be said by the majority of our bats. 3 down, first out, Tatsuya Imai. The major headline of the game, unfortunately, was once again a disastrous outing for Japanese star Tatsuya Imai upon his comeback after a month out with arm fatigue. There had been worries prior over just how poorly he had performed in minor league rehab starts at AA and AAA. Sadly, those worries were absolutely founded as after the false dawn of a 15-pitch 1-2-3 first inning, Imai gave up a 2-run homer in the second following a walk, but the worst was yet to come as the fourth inning proved to be the type of trademark meltdown inning that has tragically become the calling card of both Imai and the Astros pitching staff this year as a whole. The damage was once again self-inflicted as Imai hit 2 consecutive batters before walking another to load the bases and then being blasted over right by Dominic Canzoni for a grand slam that shattered any remaining hopes of a positive outing and killed our chances in this game. With a horrible final pitching line of 4 innings pitched, 5 hits, 6 earned runs and 3 walks with 3 strikeouts, it is back to the drawing board for us with Imai, somewhat complicated by the lengths we've already gone to help accommodate him, this time ditching opposing scouting reports and also use of pitch comp. Where does Imai go from here? Second out, Yordan Alvarez. I hate to keep picking on the big man, but with his form being so important to our offense, there is little option but to highlight his continued May slump. This time with a walk drawn in the third being outweighed by 2 further strikeouts. Not sure what has changed here, but Yordan's form will need to be watched closely. Third out, Randy Arozarena. With his 4-hit game for the Mariners punishing us here, I think we can once again fully confirm Arozarena's place amongst the teeth-grinding list of inevitable Astros killers, as he could have been forgiven for having flashbacks to the 2020 ALCS. He is one of those players who may just simply have our number. A couple of extra points to finish on. Genuine alarm. In losing this game, we are now 6 games back from the division lead, which, regardless of the general mediocrity of the AL West as a division, is already a sizable challenge for an Astros team struggling mightily with delivering any kind of winning consistency. And best of the worst, with our record now at 16-27, we now find ourselves back at joint bottom of the AL West with the LA Angels as we share the worst record in MLB. It really is pretty shocking stuff. My player of the game, Braden Shoemake. That's it for today's Extra Innings. The next day recap. Let me know your takes on the loss in the comments. Make sure you're following at AstrosFansUK on all platforms, and I'll catch you tomorrow for the next edition of Extra Innings. Go Stros!